Today I'm going to be diving into something that gets overlooked when people think about financial protection, and that's disability insurance. So, kind of just going over what disability insurance is, the importance of it. Most people don't understand how important it is just because it's one of those things where it's like, everybody talks about life insurance, but nobody thinks about the fact that, hey, you have a higher chance of getting injured and not having income than you do dying prematurely, especially for us younger people. So just kind of going to go over that. So jumping right in, what is disability insurance? So basically at its core, it's just a policy that is designed to take care of a portion of your paycheck if you get ill, if you get injured, and you're not able to work for a certain period of time. And it's usually for, a lot of people may think that, hey, it may just be for people that have dangerous jobs or really need to, make sure that they're protected on that end. But it's not always like that. Even if you're at a desk job, accidental death can, health issues can strike you. I was talking to a buddy of mine, he's a programmer, you could hurt your hands. And then, you're pretty much out of your primary source of income. How are you going to pay for it? How are you going to bring in income if you can't use your hands to type anymore? So think about it. If you suddenly couldn't work for like months or something like that, even years, honestly, like think about years out because you got an unexpected illness or an injury, what would that do to your income? Like, it would probably drop it significantly. And then, so for most of us, that would pretty much be devastating. And that's where disability comes in place to fill a gap. Now, the thing about disability insurance is that most people think that, oh, I already have it on my job. Okay, perfect. One thing that most people don't know is how much they have on their job, and they also don't understand that their job is only paying a certain portion, which, most disability plans only serve a portion just because, the goal is to get you back up and running and up and working as fast as possible. But you do run into things like tax implications, tax issues, all those sorts of things that are kind of pressing when it comes to disability insurance, and that, people just don't think about. What supplemental disability insurance does for people who maybe have something on their job is the fact that, hey, it's going to be tax-free now. Now you get that money, something happens to you, you get the money tax-free because you've already paid taxes on that income. So that's one of the perks that a lot of people don't really think about. The first thing that I do want to talk about in terms of just like, I would say just another perk of disability is income protection. I kind of covered it just a little bit more. A little bit earlier. So this is usually like the biggest advantage. Disability insurance essentially it guarantees that you have a portion of your income, typically, like I said, around 60 to 70%. That way you can pay. And if you already have some, great. This is going to supplement what you already have. And that way you can take care of all of your bills and not have to worry about anything. So another key benefit is the customizable coverage. So you can tailor benefits to your needs. Maybe choosing between short-term or long-term disability. So it's based on what or for someone like myself, like me being an agent and being an advisor, I would be able to tailor it to what you need. So short-term usually covers you for like a few months. Then long-term, obviously that's, years. And then one thing that you always want to think about is having just that peace of mind when you go into something like having disability insurance. I have insurance. One of the things that I'm always at peace with is the fact that if something happens to me, my family is taken care of. And that's the main thing about all insurance. It's even car insurance. If something happens to our car, we're covered and we can take care of what we need to take care of. So the one thing that I always like to say is that it's really not about you or just about you. It's more so about protecting your family as a whole. And most people don't realize that, you are your greatest asset. If something happens to you, your ability to earn income is one of the greatest assets that you have, because you are the greatest asset. So when you purchase or you take advantage of disability insurance, whether on your job, which again, that's taxable and it only goes to so much, but come back with some more supplemental insurance. When you do those sorts of things, you're taking care of and you're making sure that your loved ones don't have to go through like financial hardship. Nobody wants that to happen for their family. So just to recap, disability coverage gives you income protection, long-term financial stability, customizable coverage, and peace of mind. And so, if that's something that piques your interest or is something that is interesting to you, I'd love to be a resource for you. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can book a call with me or contact me just in terms of being able to purchase disability insurance. So